So this is my simple but efficient productivity system that I learned from watching Ali Abdaal and from studying, stuff that has to do with focus and deep work and other things like that. Now, if you don't know who Ali Abdaal is, he's like one of the productivity gurus here on YouTube. You can go check him out on his channel and learn some more things just like I've done. But let's focus on today's topic. First of all, have you ever heard about batching? So when it comes to deep work and stuff like that, batching is about putting work that are related together, work that are similar, so you put them together so that you can do them at the same time. For instance, instead of spreading your phone calls across the day, you can choose a specific period of the day where you just make all of your phone calls. That way, because you are doing tasks that are similar to each other, the energy stays relatively high across that period, and it makes it really efficient for you to get a lot of things done at a time. So this is kind of like what I do, and I do it this way. Primarily, my day is divided into two: the early part and the later part. You can also say the mornings and the evenings. And there's usually like a 1 or 2 hour period in between the two parts. The early part usually starts around 4:30 to 5 a.m. and then ends around 1 p.m. And then the evening part, the later part, starts around 3 p.m. and then ends somewhere around 10 p.m. So this is how they work for me. All the tasks that I have for the day that require more physical energy from me, I do them in the early part of the day. And then all the tasks that require less physical energy from me and more of the mental energy, I do them in the later part of the day, in the evenings. So this is how they work for me. All the tasks that I have for the day that require more physical energy from me, I do them in the early part of the day. Be it exercising, shooting, editing, working with clients, office work, and so on. And then tasks that require less physical effort from me and more of my mental energy, I do them in the later part of the day, as in the evenings. So I do this because my physical energy levels are highest in the early hours of the day, in the mornings and the early afternoons, and they diminish as the day goes down. But my mental energy is, however, still a lot at that time, and I can still make good use of it. So things like calls, emails, planning, strategy development, or even reading, doing my online courses, watching tutorials or videos like, say, from Ali Abdaal, Alex Omozi, and the rest of them, or as well as just scrolling on social media or watching movies. Like, everybody that knows me know that I am an avid fan of Chinese costume drama series. I watch a lot of them. So the evenings are when I usually do them. I don't watch them in the mornings. Now, a big advantage of this system for me is that it helps me drastically reduce procrastination. Because one of the biggest reasons for procrastination is when you see the task as too overwhelming for you at that time, and then you push it to whenever you think you'll be in a better position to execute on those tasks. But if I put together all of my physically demanding tasks in one place, or all of my mentally demanding tasks in one place, then it allows me to go from task to task without taking the kind of breaks that reset my whole vibe and start making me reluctant to start afresh again. So I just make use of that momentum that I've gathered and keep going until I get all the things that I've batched together done for that period. For instance, I go to the gym early in the morning, and once I come back and shower, I go straight to work. If I go from the gym to watching my Chinese drama, that day is gone. It will become really difficult for me to kickstart myself again and execute on anything that demands physical energy from me after already having settled down to watch that drama. So anything that physically demands energy from me that day might just not get done. In fact, if you see me watching my Chinese drama in the morning, just know that that day is over. Wrap it up. So you can say that this system is basically action in the mornings, vision in the evenings, with action referring to physically demanding tasks and vision referring to more mental tasks. So here's what my regular day is like. I wake up somewhere between 4:30 and 5 a.m. I take a cold shower, I kit up, and then I head out. I walk for about an hour. I usually join an online prayer or listen to some spirit calming music during the walk. From there, around 6, I get to the gym. I then work out till around 7:30 to 7:45 a.m., but definitely not later than 8, and then I head home. Then between getting home, taking a shower, making myself a cup of either coffee or tea, everything should take about an hour. So usually by 9, I'm already on my desk here, ready to start the day's work. Or if it's a day that I have to go out, maybe go to the office or go to see a client, go to the bank or something like that, then it might take a little longer. But when I'm at my desk, I work on whatever I have for the day. It could be shooting, it could be editing, it could be designing thumbnails, it could be whatever. But mostly things that demand more physical energy from me. So this usually ends around 1 p.m. But I take like short breaks, maybe 10 minutes breaks in between the period. What I do is like every 1 hour, I take 10 minutes break. So I work for 15 minutes, I take a 10-minute break, and then I work for 15 minutes, something like that. And during that break, I just walk around, clear my head, and recharge myself for the next period of work. By 1, I go look for something to eat. And then when I'm done with that, I follow up with any household chores that I have, maybe doing laundry or other things like that. And from there, I enter the later phase of the day, which could be reading, online courses, tutorials, strategy development, planning, all of the things that I've listed before, or even just watching my Chinese drama or scrolling social media or whatever. Usually by 6, I take a walk again, but it's usually not a long walk, it's a short one, maybe 30 minutes, nothing much. And then I come back and go back to whatever vision activity that I still have, or maybe just relaxing and watching my Chinese drama. By 9, I start winding down, and by 10, I should be in bed. Now, granted, I'm not a machine. This doesn't work exactly like this every day. Some days, something comes up and throws a spanner in the wheels. But this is what my regular weekday is like. Now, you must not follow the same routine as I do. Just find out what works for you, but make sure to allocate your tasks to the appropriate energy levels. Also, batch your tasks. It makes it easier to execute on them. And follow a routine. Don't let your days be random. Decide how you want your days to be on a regular day and follow it as strictly as you can, because it will teach your brain to execute on tasks. It will reduce procrastination, it will reduce distraction, it will help you in so many ways. And if you can do that, I assure you your productivity will really improve. So yeah, that's it. Hope you learned something. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. It will mean a whole lot, and it will help us build this community of growth-minded individuals where we can all grow together. Don't forget to like and share, and I'll see you next time.